Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at Mud Bugs King Cake Ale, Golden Spiced Ale, 4% alcohol, 15.3 international bitterness units. There's not enough ratings on Rate Beer or Beer Advocate to give it a score there. There is one other video review. This guy, Josh, what's he call it, Josh? Josh's Key to Better Beers. So that's a new channel. I'm going to have to check that out. All right. This was given to me by a guy that works with Crescent Crown Distributing, so I'll say that now. He asked me yesterday, hey, you want one of those? And it looked like they were getting rid of them. The Mardi Gras season's over, and I said, well, sure. So thank you. I'm not going to say his name, but he knows who he is if he watches this. I would say his name, I'm just not sure he wants me to, but whatever. And he said, yeah, it's fine, I can do that. So I was just working, and he asked me, and I said, okay. Enough head of foam. It's like ivory colored, the head. The appearance is amber, orange amber, fierce bubbles. What's the etched bottom though on this Anheuser-Busch tasting glass? Hazy with a lot of powdery sediment. The written reviews I was looking at were not favorable towards this. All right, be honest with you. Usually I don't look at the written reviews before I do the review. I just did it. I just did. Looks great in your hand, not on the ground. I am very anti-litter, and I agree with that. I can't stand seeing litter. Brewed with Madagascar vanilla beans, Korintje cinnamon, and milk sugar. All right, and you can look on their website, talk about it. Thought there was a date, guys, but you know what? The date when they had a 6-pack, and he said just take one out of that 6-pack, and I think the date was on top of the 6-pack, like on a tag, and I'm pretty sure it said December 2016. January, February, March. It's not too old. In a can, it should be fine. Now, it has that stick-on label. You can see the seam right here. Like the company buys these just plain cans, and they put this plastic adhesive label. Not the greatest looking thing if you give it a close inspection. Otherwise, it looks fine. There's the Mardi Gras colors: purple, green, and then gold for the 3 kings who came from the Orient, the 3 wise men who visited baby Jesus, and that's why you have the 3 colors for Mardi Gras. Gold, the 3 gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh, 3 colors. And the king cake contains a baby hidden inside the cake. That's the baby Jesus, and so on. So it's all a Catholic themed idea. Okay, all right. And they started pulling these once Ash Wednesday came, and then the Lenten season began. And there was the Courrier de Mardi Gras, another local Mardi Gras beer. But now you're seeing all the crawfish themed and crawfish boil themed beers. Like, what's that one? Ecrevis. Okay, it looks pretty good. It's spicy in the aroma. It does smell spicy. Various spices like cinnamon, okay, vanilla, mild ale, 4%. I mean, 15 IBUs. You could just drink this, drink this, drink this. That is low. Taste. Choking on it. Mild spiced white bread, all those different things, the vanilla, the cinnamon. Does kind of taste like king cake, really. Some water though, a lot of tap water. it's watery. Some people like watery beer, obviously, since light beer is the #1 selling style of beer. And then what's some of the big ones? Michelob Ultra. Ultra what? Well, actually, it means ultra watery. If you read the description on the website, they don't use those terms, but that's what it means. From this initial taste, and that's about all you can do with these reviews. You take some sips and then you give it a score. And I've talked to John Sharon about that with Zone 1, and we said if you drank it 5 times, fully drink it, then you might really give it a good score. That's not possible. And Greenleaf was telling me, well, what are you talking about? You give little sips and then you make a score, and you're saying you have to get 5 tastings. I said that would be the optimum way to do it. The preferred way, in my opinion, 5 or 6 times. Go through a whole 6-pack. But in a practical way, no, it's not going to work, because then I would never get to anything. So with this little tasting, I'm not too impressed. I'm agreeing, but they're saying it's horrible, those kind of things. I'm not saying horrible. It's just too watery, too thin-bodied. The spices are there, but then there's no good beer flavor to back it up, to have a bottom to it. It's all treble. There's no bass. It's a C. It's average. It's okay. Would I buy it again? No. Would I recommend it? Not if I'm saying it's okay. You could just get Bud Light. Well, actually, Bud Light has more flavor. It doesn't have the spices, but it has more overall flavor. So it is what it is. Thanks anyway for giving me the beer. Here's some buttery wafers, Limburger cheese, and I put some Diablo sauce from Taco Bell. That should be all right. Well, that's giving us some. That's helping me get some flavor here. This one, so thin bodied. The finish is it's mostly crisp. I know people that would like this beer because they like thin stuff and bland stuff. Okay, they would like it. All right, y'all come on down to the New Orleans area, the greater New Orleans area, or just the Cajun country in general. And then you can go to New Orleans and visit the Creole culture and all of that.